You only get one set of eyes, so keeping them healthy is a good thing.
I drove by one day and I said, that sounds like a nice name, I think I'll come. And that was 7 years ago, and it was beyond a pleasant experience.
Every member of my family goes to Dr. Hayden for their eye care.
All our families and my extended family and a lot of my friends all come over here, and they're all just happy as a lark.
My name is Joel Hayden. I'm an optometrist and nutritionist. I think the biggest life skill I bring to the practice is my want to help people. And there are very few people that walk through our front door that aren't coming through with a problem. Some of them may be simple and they just need a prescription updated, but some of them may have some very serious concerns that we have to address. And my number one goal is to try to help them find the answers that they're looking for.
Initially, when you come in to see Dr. Hayden, the first that happens is you're greeted by the staff.
And they will know exactly what they need to know about your insurance, how often your insurance allows you to be seen, and everything that they need to make sure that your experience here is as good as possible.
And they're extremely helpful. They always put you at ease.
It's wonderful for patient interaction. The patients know them.
You're greeted professionally. You have your pre-test with another person, you're brought into the exam room.
There's not a day that passes that a patient doesn't walk in and hug one of my staff because they haven't seen him in a while.
The first time I came into Dr. Hayden's office, I was very pleasantly surprised that the ladies who work here were so delightful and sweet and very professional.
We have a great team here that works really well together, and if one person can't do something, the other person can, and it just keeps people coming back.
I'd say Joel's a really good boss. I don't know if that makes me a suck up, but he's really good to us. He's really nice, and you can kind of go to him for any questions.
It's a very laid-back environment, very comfortable.
We have a lot of fun here.
He's not all stuffy with a white coat. He's very relaxed and he can talk to people at their level. You know, it's a great thing for patients to be comfortable to talk to all of us.
The philosophy of the office is great service and great care.
When I first got here, I believe we were around 13,000 patients, and that was only 3 years ago, and now I think we're over 16,000 patients. And a lot of it is technology, being able to reach out to patients, being able to get them back in here for their eye exams, and reaching out to people, and word of mouth.
Have Macs throughout the office. We have our patients check in with iPads. I want my staff to message me on the Apple Watch. Our biggest goal is to meet the needs of the patients that come in, whether that is to get the right eyeglass or contact lens prescription, find out what's wrong with their eyes, any specific concerns they may have. We have a number of optometric technicians who will take you from the waiting room into our pre-test area. Each of them has developed their own area of expertise.
I start them out on the autorefractor, which measures their cornea and pupil distance. Then I take them over to have their pressures checked for glaucoma. Next, we put the patient on the optomap. With this technology, we can see up to 85% of the retina, as opposed to 12% of the retina that you would see in a traditional eye exam.
I've known Joel for about 3 years now. We started working together professionally when he was looking to add technology to his practice.
Technically, I can be the best optometrist. I can give you a spot-on prescription that you will see better with than anyone else can give you.
It is those progressive doctors, the doctors that continually invest in the technology, that are then able to provide an elevated level of service to their patients and the patient care.
I'm very confident coming here. It makes me feel at ease to come here knowing that his technology is current, and he just seems to be on the cutting edge of the latest and greatest out there.
The device that most patients recognize and talk about is your automated phoropter, the TRS. That's the device that the doctor will put in front of you as they're refining your vision. The benefit to the automated phoropter over the manual phoropter is you're able to more precisely refine the vision of that particular patient's optical system.
One of the main reasons I would say to come to Dr. Hayden is because he's so very thorough. Everything is very modern, everything is very up to date, and it's always painless.
Our optical staff is trained in a lot of the technical aspects, which they need to in order to fit your glasses properly, but they're also great people, and they are phenomenal at helping you find the right frame that is going to make you look fantastic for the next 2 years until I see you again.
I'll help people pick out frames, cut their lenses, fit them for contacts, things like that.
We also have an on-site lab which allows us to make your glasses here and potentially give them back to you as fast as we can, sometimes in the same day.
I didn't realize I had a detached retina, and he saw me immediately and diagnosed it. That afternoon I was in a surgeon's office setting up surgery for 2 days later.
He really cares, and he shows that he cares a lot about his patients and their eyes.
I am one of 8 optometrists who are nutritionists in the United States. I am the only one in New England.
I know one of the big things that Dr. Hayden promotes is kind of all-around health. It's one of the things that makes his exam so inclusive.
The fact that so many of my patients, I have not just bettered their vision, but I think I've bettered their lives with a lot of the advice I have given them on not only eye care, but nutrition. Nutrition has become a larger and larger portion of our practice because I have realized how many different areas of optometry it's relevant to. Certainly, our patients with eye diseases need to look at nutrition, supplementation, and what they're doing to take care of themselves to try to reduce the risk of those diseases.
One of my main concerns now at my age is to remain healthy, and he's always guided me in the proper things to eat and things to do to keep me healthy. So it's not only just eye care, it's altogether overall care. He's concerned about every aspect of his customer.
So fast forward 20 years and something comes along called orthokeratology. And orthokeratology is where we fit our nearsighted patients with lenses that they put in, go to bed, get up in the morning, take them out, and see all day.
I'd say my vision is probably 20/200. That's pretty bad. I'm pretty nearsighted. I was trying to decide if I wanted to get LASIK, and I put it off for a year, and then this came up, and it was perfect timing because I just didn't feel comfortable getting surgery.
Janet, here's the lens. It's a rigid lens. You're going to put it on your finger.
All right.
And looking in the mirror, you're going to use the middle finger of your right hand, and you're going to use your left hand to come across the top, and you're going to put it right on center.
I think it was the 3rd or 4th day that I actually did not need to wear the backup lenses anymore. By the end of the first week, I was relying solely on the Ortho-K lenses.
Really important to have good vision, especially in my line of work. Dr. Hayden actually is the one that recommended Ortho-K instead of doing LASIK. It's slightly cheaper and it actually works.
Many of my staff are orthokeratology wearers, so they may actually have a better perspective of what the patient's problem may be than me.
I think the importance is that I'll be able to see. Without wearing my contacts, I have very dry eyes, and contacts just makes it worse. It's just contacts at night, and then I take them out and I can see during the day.
I came to Dr. Hayden, and can you imagine, my eyes actually improved because under his tutelage, some way, somehow, with the strength of the glasses he had given me before, and probably by eating more carrots, my eyes started to improve.
As you get older, I'll be 85 years old, you know, and 85 you better have a little bit of vision, and Dr. Hayden's got me now where I can still drive in a car and still see pretty good.
They never kind of go through the motions, give you an exam and let you go. They follow through with you. They're very, very good to their customers.
You come in and when you leave here, you're well satisfied that you're going to be better when you close that door and leave.
What I'm most proud of in this practice is the fact that 16,000 people are out there viewing their world through the prescription I gave them.
My well-being was cared for as well as my eyes.
Do everything but clean your glasses for you. And they'll do that too.
And I got to tell you, I don't think there's another job on the face of this earth that I could be happier at.
I love him. He's great.